Hello everyone. In this video, I will talk about my business this week for the course International English 2B. I followed the Economist articles for 6 weeks long on the topic of the Russian and Ukrainian war, more specific, the surging gas prices because of it. So I think everyone knows that Russia is waging an unprovoked war against Ukraine for territorial expansion. The other European nations are denouncing Russia for it, so they cut off their trade deals. They stopped having doing business with each other, and the reply of Russia was that they would send less gas, natural gas, for heating and such, and increasing the price. What this problem means is that Russia actually has the power because Europe is completely dependent on the Russian gas. So it looks like that Europe should be preparing for a complete cutoff from the gas network. So, what are four solutions for this? Gas storage is the most important one, that you can just store the gas in super large containers to super large containers to store it for the entire winter. Also, look for alternatives like coal, electric, sitting around a campfire, you name it. Also, encouraging demand reduction so that you incentivize the people to um, consume less. And also, in the worst case scenario, rationing, that the government decides per household how much gas they get. Germany has made a wild statement and said, okay, even if we get cut off, we would still have enough gas for the entire winter. That is because they are now working on alternatives. Of course, in 5, 6 months, the colder days will come back, and then gas is really needed. So everyone is looking for a solution for it. They say they would manage it. However, like most rich countries, they have the financial means to invest and look for other opportunities. And it's like not all people are created equal, and it goes the same for countries. A lot of the countries east of the former Iron Curtain, they are financially less strong than their Western European neighbors. So they are facing real problems. Say, for example, the Scandinavian countries, Germany, the Netherlands, they are all looking very good for this winter. But people in Bulgaria, Romania, Czech Republic, they are really facing a crisis if not other countries will come out and try to help them. Another thing about the Eastern and the Western European countries is, of course, the budget. Of course, there at the moment there is still gas, and say, for example, a Finnish household will have to increase their budget by 4% to pay for the rising gas prices, while a family in Romania will have to raise their budget for 20%. So, as you can see, this can have disastrous problems. In the articles that I read, I found some government solutions. For example, in France, the biggest energy company, state-owned, of course, the government has issued that the gas prices cannot increase more than 4%. So the energy companies will take a loss, but of course it will be taken up in the budget of the government to help the people out so that they're still warm in the winter. When I just said that Germany said they will come through the winter because they have enough gas stored, it is frowned upon by several experts because they're not seeing everything so clearly. And why this is important. Not thinking about the social repercussions for a second, but for the industrial and the economic side, because in Germany, 37% of the gas usage goes to the industry. And if the gas were to stop coming, 37%, well, it's a big number. It's a lot of industry that depends on the gas. The factories would have to close, people would lose their job or put on technical unemployment. People would have to sit at home. They don't have gas at home. So these consequences would be disastrous if not enough alternatives are being looked for and if the gas is really cut off. I will end my video with a more on a positive note. There is a silver lining in all of this. Lots of governments around the world are now increasing. Setting higher interest rates. Why is this? Because if you set higher interest rates, it's more attractive for people to save up their money instead of spending it. It also is a way to cool down the economy for a little bit. It's a good way to calm down the economy for a little bit. And of course, with the sudden and the uncertainty of the gas lines being cut off from Europe, the development for green energy is getting much more rapid expanded. So for the environmentalists between us, that is a good news. And after this crisis, after this recession, the world economy will come out stronger because they have faced another issue. So, what I liked about this assignment is that I was able to follow a subject that I myself am personally interested in. It's cool to see the tendencies and the trends, what is happening around the world. Like it starts with the gas prices, then it goes to how to save your budget, what to do about the German industry to really delve in a certain subject. Of course, it's a little bit depressing, but like I said, in the end, there is a silver lining all of this. So I was very glad I got the chance to follow this up. Okay, thank you for your attention and a very good day for you.